Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to convert different audio files to different formats. This is also the fourth episode of the tutorial series on building a file converter with C++. So let's get started. Now, like the image converter and the video converter, we will also create a new file which will be named inside of the classes folder, of course, audio underscore converter.cpp. And here we are going to include the same libraries as video converter because it's kind of similar. What we also need to add is a namespace. And let's start the program in main. Now, these are the 5 steps that are going to help us in writing the code for this program. The step 1 is to ask for the input audio file name without the path because it should already be inside the input underscore file directory. Then the second step is to ask for the output format. So what format they want to convert to. Step 3 is to check if the input audio file exists. Then we are going to convert the audio to the desired format and we are using FFmpeg. And finally, we are going to save the converted audio. So let's get started. Now, we will start by declaring the string type std string input file name. This is similar as the video converter, so we can just copy this and paste it. So the string file name, input the audio file name without path but with extension, and cin input file name. And also now we need to ask the user for the output format they want to convert to, and the same step. So let's just copy this part and paste it. And now we want to change the formats. Let's add 4. So we ask for the new format, we see out, enter the format, and we will support MP3, WAV, AAC, Flash, or OGG, which are the most used formats for audio. And then we are going to see in the format. Now the next step is to convert this format to lower, so it doesn't matter what the user has, how the user has written the format in uppercase or lowercase, it will always be converted to lowercase. And the next step is that we are going to check after turning it to lowercase whether or not we support the format. So if the format does not equal MP3, let's paste all of these. As you see, this is similar. Actually, I need to write that myself. And we don't need this part. And so if it is not, we will prompt this part. So the user has to choose one of these. Now, before we check if the file that has been inputted actually exists in the directory, we need to prepare the path. So std string input file path And this is going to equal, as always, input file slash. And now we are going to declare another string. And this will be input file. Okay, no, will be the folder path. Sorry. And the file path will equal to the folder path plus the file name that the user has inputted. So now we are ready to check if a file exists in the directory using the if does not fs for file system exists, and we are going to check if the input file path exists. So after we check and it does not exist, we are going to print out std cr error the input audio file does not exist in the directory or in the input file directory. Let's make it like this directory. And that's std end line. While we're doing this, let's also construct the output path. So if it actually exists, we will continue with std string, and it is going to be the output folder path, and will equal to output underscore file and now we are going to also std string, but this will be output file path, which will equal to the output folder path plus input file name subtract, and we will start from 0 to the input file name dot last find last of dot, and now we will also add a dot and plus the format which has been chosen. Now this needs to be a single, I think. Alright, and now we are ready to go to step 4 to convert the object to the desired format using FFmpeg. So like the last time, we will start with declaring this cmd. We are not losing any time. Now if the format equals mp3, no, mp3 like this, then we want the cmp to be equal to FFmpeg, and then -I, and plus input file path, and plus ca lib mp3 lame plus the output file path. Now let's do it for all the other formats. So else if, now I want to check for the, yes, this format, and here we will start with this, and then it will be a different PCM underscore S16 LE. Now let's copy this. Now I want to check for this format, so AAC. Now this will be here. I will just have AAC, and then plus. So we are checking for this format, and it will be just equal to last. And finally, if it is OGG, it is going to be a lib v, or this. I think I spelled it right. Alright. Now in this step 5 we run these commands. So in result will equal system cmd.c underscore xdr, and now if result does not equal 0, then we'll have a problem. So error std c error failed to convert the audio, and then std and line. Finally, let's say that if there is not an error, then cout or std cout. So audio conversion to format. Let's do it like so. The format that has been inputted. Completed. Save as. and let's print the output path, file path. Let's also std and run. So yeah, this is it. It's pretty similar to the video converter. We just changed some things, and we also, it was more detailed in the converting process. And yeah, now we can simply run it. Terminal, new terminal, so G++, O, audio, converter, classes, audio, converter.cpp, and also SDB will equal C++ 17. It is built now / audio underscore converter. So enter the input audio file name without path but with the extension. I don't have the audio. Let me get one. So as you see now we have a audio file. Think subscribe that you should do to support the channel. Let's rename this to audio.mp3 and let's check. Type this audio.mp3 and I want it to a AAC. So complete it. So it will go to output. We have the file here. I can't open it. PS in output, and here we go. So as we see, the file was converted. Now what we want to do is create the header file for this. We don't need this. Okay, let's create the header file. So audio underscore converter.h. Like any other, it will start. Now, because it is similar to the video, let's just copy all of this, paste it. Let's change it to audio, and this will be void audio. Let's save it. Now this should be a void audio, and now let's also include our header file here, audio converter.h. So now we are done with this. Let's go to our main function. Let's close this. And we are going to include and now we go to classes and then audio converter.h. So let's build this. We'll go here. Now let me check where we have. This should be command. Now what we need to add here is a classes audio underscore converter.cpp, and everything else is the same. Oh yes, we need to change here. We don't want it to see out this anymore, right? We want it to run the function audio. Also this part. Let's build this again. ./main. So what file are you going to convert? And let's say audio. As you see, it runs the function audio, and we go to the audio converter. So enter the file name, and it is going to be audio.mp3. And I want it to, let's say, OGG. Do you want to convert another file? Let's check. Did it convert? It did. And the audio. Now, if I click yes, let's check if the video part is working. And it is. Now let's run to check if the image is working. And it is perfectly working. So yeah, guys, this is the core structure of this file converter. Now you can modify it however you want and add more function to it if you want to. But this is the core part of the script that you will need to build a basic file converter in C++. Now, if you want the code, it will be in the GitHub page, which is going to be linked to the videos. Check the description. And if you're asking yourself, why do I need to build a project that is going to convert files? Can't I do it online? Now, there are many ways like to convert files, just searching Google File Converter, and here you have many platforms that actually take a lot of time, firstly, to convert your file, and also if you are confident with yourself to share your personal files with someone or website that you don't know who is hiding behind it, then okay, go and use these services. Now, if you are in the other part and want to create a program yourself that can convert files yourself, then I recommend doing it yourself because there's nothing bad with it. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this tutorial series, I might also upload other videos like adding some UI to this project, or who knows. But if you enjoyed, consider liking and subscribing to support the channel, and also comment your ideas and thoughts. Check the link down below to the GitHub. So this code is open source. You can go there and download it if you are too lazy to write it. And see you next time.